Hi, welcome to Analytics for All. This is Dr. Ben Larson. Today we're going to go part 3 of our Python automation and web scraping using Selenium. In this lesson, we're going to cover how to interact with the web page using Selenium. As with all my lessons, I have a full write-up on my website, analyticsforall.org. I'll have the link to the website in the video description. Okay, this should look familiar from the earlier lesson, but this is the beginning part. This is just going to get us in by bringing in the Selenium WebDriver, setting our options, pointing to our Chrome driver, and I'm going to go now to wikipedia.org as the page I want. So let's get this set up and let's run this and see what happens. Okay, I'm on Wikipedia's main page here. As you can see, Chrome is being controlled by test software, so this is clearly the one being run by our browser. So first thing I want to do is I want to click on the English one, but I want to be able to get Selenium to click on this for me. So how do I do that? Well, there's a couple different ways, but one of the easiest is finding out what's called the XPath. So what you do in Chrome is you'll find the link you want, you'll right click, and you'll see down here it says inspect. You'll hit inspect, and then this will come up. You open the window, make it a little easier to read here. So as you can see, we've got some HTML code along the side here. And what the cool part is, as you roll over, you can see what we're lighting up. We'll see the thing it lit up for me the first time is covering the whole page. It's not what I want. Sometimes you have to click this inspect twice. I don't know, but now when you go to the second time, I've got this line right here. And you can tell it's the one I want because if I go to different ones, different things will light. But the English one I want is this one right here. So you right click on the one and you go down to copy XPath. You don't need to copy the full XPath, just copy the XPath. And let's go ahead and paste the XPath down here so you can see what it looks like. So this is an XPath. Okay, so how do we interact with this XPath? So we're going to use this code from our driver here, and it's going to be one of the elements is find element by XPath. You can search elements by words, letters, path, but I'm just going to stick with the XPath now. So what we do, get our parentheses up, use single quotes. We want to use single quotes because all these XPaths have double quotes hidden in there. So we're going to copy this XPath, and we're going to put it in here, and go ahead and let's try it. We run this. If you're successful, you'll get a regular out. If you're unsuccessful, it will tell you it can't find it in your results. So now we've got it. What we want to do, another trick we're going to do here is we're going to assign it to a variable. So we're going to call this 0.1, I'll call it, or I'll just call it button 1. Make it easier, we'll go B1. So B1 stands for button equals driver. We'll run this. Now you'll see this doesn't actually do anything on the web page yet. All we've done is identify it. But now what we're going to do is we're going to send a message to B1 because now we've identified it. We want to click on it. So B1, click. This is now going to click on B1 for us. So if I pull this up now, you're going to see, look, we clicked. Now we're on the English page. So it clicked for us. So now check this out. On this page, we've got search box. Let's look at that. So you can right click again, inspect. It's the right one you can see because it's, if it was up here, division covering everything, you'd know you're on the wrong spot, but you're down here, as you can see right there. So it lights up. That's the one we want. We're going to again right click, copy XPath. Just go back into here. And now we're going to say this is search box. So I'll call this SB. Again, this is just a variable I made up. You can name whatever you want. But we're going to try the find element by XPath again. I've got it saved in my thing. Remember, use single quotes because there's double quotes in the XPath. We go there. Now, one thing we want to do, the last one we did a click. Well, we don't want to click. It's a box. We want to actually type something in there. So we're going to say SB send keys. Okay, and what do we want to search for? Let's search for data science, shall we? Why not? That's what we are interested in. So if I run this and I hit run and I I go and I look at my window here. Now you see data science has been typed in there. I didn't type that. That was typed in by the program. So now we need to search. So now we're going to go. You'll notice this here is the box. This magnifying glass is a separate button. We want to inspect that as well. That's a search button. Now you see how it lights up there, just that little search button, so we know we're on the right spot. It's always good to roll over to make sure you're looking at the right spot. Okay, so we are going to copy XPath. Okay. Now we're going to say button 2. This is the second button in our list, and we'll go again, driver, find element by XPath. And we're going to say B2, click. Okay. So now if I do this and I run it, there it comes. It clicked. Now we're on data science. Okay. Okay, I'm going to add one little feature here before I show you how this runs through by itself. One thing I'm going to add is importing the time module. Now, the reason I do that is because you're going to find as you load these things in, a web page sometimes takes a little time to load. So if the web page is still loading and you're trying to find a button or a link, it's going to fail. So you can add in these little stops. We'll call it time sleep, and just put in a second count. So this will be 2 seconds. Do the same thing. So that's when I've loaded the page. This section right here tells me that's where we clicked on English. Let's give this one another one. Time sleep. Give this one a couple seconds for the next page to load. And then we have we're just going to send the words and click. So I'm going to run this live so you can watch how this works. Okay, so we got the Wikipedia page up. Now I'm going to run the rest of the code here. All is one block. Hit run. It's going to count to 2. There, click the English button. It's got to load, counts to 3. Now you'll look up here. Data science typed in. There you go. Okay, great. So now we've kind of worked through an automation of a page. We've actually gone across a couple different pages, interacted with buttons. We've interacted with search bars. We're going to get into more scraping and actually capturing the data you're finding on the websites in the next couple lessons. Again, this is Analytics for All. I have a website. Please leave any comments below. Hit the bell. If you got any questions, anything else you want to work on, let me know. And thank you again for watching.